Welcome everybody. Thanks for clicking on this. If you're here, you obviously read the title. I'm here to review the Anova Precision Cooker Container. This is not the Pro Container stainless steel one, but this is the actual polycarbonate one that runs around $69. First, I want to start off by saying that I am absolutely not sponsored at all, as I'm a very beginner YouTuber. You can see I'm in my kitchen, my tiny little kitchen. Why should you listen to me? Because it doesn't get any more real than that. I have no ties to Anova other than I really love to sous vide. My cousin got me into it, and so you'll see later in the video my previous setup before I decided to get this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna test out the hemi-flow design of this round container that it boasts. It claims to have better heat retention and also heat up faster. So we'll put it to the test. I have my previous setup, like I said, with a different circulator, and we will get to see to compare it side by side with a little time lapse. As far as the container itself, it looks very high quality made. Like I said, polycarbonate plastic, rubber seal around, and it does have a wire rack, which I'll talk later about, which is really nice to keep your floaters around, because I had a big pain with bags floating and trying to put random stuff to try to weigh them down. But let's get along with the review. Alright, so here's a container which is already full of water, and it has the rack to keep stuff from floating up and keeping it submerged. So you can see right there, it's got little divots. Obviously it's important to fill it all the way up past that so when bags do float, they stay submerged. It's actually real well built. It also, Anova boasts, you can actually use one of these clips to actually clip the bags and hold them in place there. That's if you don't want your bags to be floating around in the container. Now, of note, the clip that I just showed you is not the one sold by Anova. They are smaller and they actually fit to where you can actually close the lid and keep them in place with the top cup closed. Alright, now I'm going to show you the lid. So it's the same hard plastic that's the container's made of. It's got a rubber seal, pretty good thick rubber seal around, and then to be able to encapsulate the circulator, it's got these little rubber things. So now to actually close it and make a seal, place it, and it's locked into place. And so as you can see there, they'll fold up. Still, it's not completely encapsulated like the Pro container. There is still some holes, but it still minimizes the temperature, the evaporation, and the loss of temperature pretty quickly. As you can tell from in the future, you'll see I will be comparing side by side with my makeshift container that I've been using before I got this one. And here it is. Time lapse of starting the temperature from both at room temperature-ish, a little bit more than that, so about 80 degrees. And then we'll see how long it takes for both of them. So the circulators are the same, it's just one version newer than the other. They're still the regular Anova Precision circulator, same wattage. So we're gonna isolate the container, same amount of water, 16 liters, and because this container boasts that the circular engineering of this container will also increase the efficiency of heating up the water. So here you go. Alright, you just saw the picture of both starting temperatures. As you saw the one on the left, which is my old rig, was slightly bit higher temperature, I don't think it's gonna make a big difference for this time lapse. But I set both circulators at 130 degrees because that's how I cook my steaks, and that's primarily what I cook the most of and most frequently. So we'll see how much time saving that is. Obviously, the higher the temperature, the more the difference is going to be. But I did pause it to be able to calculate the difference, and for every 5 degrees increase, the new container was actually heating them up in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, whereas my old rig was taking about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Not terrible difference, but like I said, once you're getting into the 160s, 170s, it could be a significant time difference. As far as for evaporation, you'll see on the next picture, the picture was taken after about 20 minutes of just having the circulators off to measure the heat retention of both rigs. And you can see the one on the left was worse, as I expected. Alright, another feature that this container boasts, same thing as a Pro, is you see that X in there. It raises it above the countertop for long cooks so it doesn't damage the countertop. So you can see it is raised above, so it's not actually making direct contact with the surface. Well, there you have it. Quick little review about the Anova Precision Cooker container. It's up to you. Would I recommend it? I mean, really, who am I to recommend to all you guys? But hopefully this video will make you make a more informed decision if you want it or not. Personally, I'm happy with it. You saw my little rig. I'd cut out the hole myself. But yeah, if you like this video, hitting the like would, everybody says that it will help. But yeah, try it out, see what your thoughts. Definitely be in the comments below. Stay tuned for next video. I don't know about what, but we'll see.